Information. Moving to Portsmouth now, the SWAT team surrounded an apartment building for hours only to find the suspect was not inside. That standoff at the Swanson Homes apartment complex on Merrimack Drive lasted nearly 5 hours. Police say the man they're looking for shot another man this morning. 10 on your side's Lauren Compton is in Portsmouth now with these new developments. Lauren.
And police tell us that the victim in this shooting is in the hospital right now in stable condition. But right now, that scene that you see behind me, it is clear, but it was a much different situation this morning or this afternoon. There were several SWAT teams out here, several officers out here as well. Barricade, because they believe that the suspect inside of this home had barricaded himself in there. And I have to tell you, it was a very, very large scene out here. A lot of officers were here. Now, the investigation into finding this suspect is still ongoing, and it's a very difficult right now because police were told very conflicting reports. The first report that came in, police were told that a man came out of the apartment here at apartment 88 on Merrimack Drive. They said a man came out of that apartment and started shooting at a crowd of people who were fighting. And then dispatchers received another report that there were two men shooting at each other outside of this apartment at 88 Merrimack Drive. And so investigators right now are working to piece together which of those scenarios actually happened. But the one thread between both of these conflicting reports is that several people reported to dispatchers that the suspect ran into this house, apartment 88 at Swanson Apartment Homes here in Portsmouth, and that's why police were out here. They had every reason to believe that the suspect was in here, and that's why there was so much police presence out here. I talked to a lot of residents who tell me it was a pretty scary situation. They're worried for their children when they see something like this happen. We also talked to a woman who saw the shooting from her daughter's window in this apartment complex, and she tells me that she saw the young man who was shot, ran out here, prayed with him, and stayed with him until the ambulance got here. It was a very scary situation for her and very heartbreaking because she also lost her son to gun violence not too many years ago. Now, right now, police are still talking to suspects right now and talking to witnesses who may know anything that happened out here. If you know anything that happened out here, call the crime line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. Reporting live in Portsmouth, Lauren Compton, 10 on your side.